Do you feel it too? They're always watching. Didn't this train run on time yesterday? Probably nothing.
It's going to cost me the interview. I have next week with Raytheon Global. You know how hard I worked to get that far past the filtering algorithm? I had to scrub 6 years of social history, delete every picture of me at an HBCU party, and buy a membership to a yacht club. I've never set foot on just to get the system to look at my application.
That is exactly the problem. You're sacrificing your identity to please an algorithm that was built to exclude you anyway. That's the tragic comedy.
You got bend. You gotta be a wolf to catch a wolf, son.
It's survival, Jordan. You want to be Denzel? Denzel worked in a system, not against it. He built a career. I'm trying to build a foundation so we can both afford actual apartments, not just leaky warehouses.
I know why. And ranting in a leaky warehouse about the man isn't going to get you a permit. It's going to get you flagged as a digital anarchist. I'm telling you, Jordan, the OMA isn't just an HR tool. It's a net, and we're swimming right into the big mesh.
You all right, man? Welcome to Dallas, baby. This guy talks like an algorithm wrote his speeches.
Dallas really said, let's automate personality.
Exactly the problem. You're sacrificing your identity to please a system that was built to exclude you anyway. That's the tragic comedy. The surveillance system's function is not just crime prevention. It is about social and behavioral control.
Myles and Jordan begin to notice subtle manipulations designed to nudge
What if I just auditioned?
their
just to
behavior.
see? You seeing this too? Maybe we should not talk about that stuff out loud. Didn't this train run on time yesterday? Probably nothing. System's function is not just crime prevention. It is about social and behavioral control.
For 5 years, he has sat in a climate-controlled server room, watching the multiple screens that make up the eyes of the city.
Did you eat all the
Now
cereal?
his focus is on Myles and Jordan.
Wasn't I just talking about this cereal? The patterns are everywhere, can't you see? It's all connected. The patterns, they're updating. The madness meets reality now. It wasn't looking at you, fam. It was listening, just like they always are.
Like it was assessing my threat level based on the twitch in my eye. And what you think? Their AI is just processing pixels? They ain't cross-referenced the audio we tested last night about the
Public safety bot, hovering by the stoop like it's got nowhere better to be. Probably scanning for microaggressions.
Was that a code or are you patient zero?
Certainty benefit from emotional buffering. This is not about growth. This is about holding patterns. Who gave you the signal?
He mutters the last part, rubbing his temples. He glances at the smart speaker, then lowers his voice even further, leaning in towards Myles, though. Myles is still focused on the foil.
What we said last night about the mayor, the bus system?
And suddenly, my usual route to the engineering firm? 10-minute delay. 3 days in a row. Always when I'm running late. Always when I need to be on time. Think that's random? After you said that thing about his efficiency metrics.
Coincidence. You're seeing patterns in static. You gotta stop with the foil, man. It's freaking me out. It's too much.
Seminars. Retirement planning for seniors. Don't make rash decisions. All this subliminal shit telling me to stay put. To be careful. To not take that risk.
You're seeing patterns in static. You gotta stop with the foil, man. It's freaking me out. It's too much.
Don't touch it. You don't think they've got thermal imaging? Sound lasers? They can hear the vibrations through the glass. This is the only way.
You're not sleeping. You're barely eating. This ain't you, Myles. You're letting them win. This paranoia, it's what they want.
I went for a walk earlier. Needed to clear my head. Some guy, a drone repair tech. Right. Knew him from the neighborhood. He was looking at me funny. Like he knew. Like he saw.
I was looking at their site right after we talked about it. Suddenly, every ad on my feed is for financial stability.
Saw what? Saw what? Saw how close I am to breaking. I wanted to just shout at him. Tell him I know what he's doing. Tell him to stop. He was 16. Jay, probably just listening to music. Why? Oh, you pushed him. Hard. The public safety alert was on my feed an hour later. Your face, Jordan. Your face. Anna. Community risk assessment.
You almost did it again, didn't you? Like that kid at the park last week. He was staring at us with that earpiece. He was definitely an informant.
This can't be happening. He was 16. Your Facebook alert was on my feed an hour later.
When a future Dallas government institutes an annual purge night, allowing all crime for 12 hours, a group of friends must decide whether to hide or fight.
After moving, they realize that they are constantly watched by drones and cameras, leading to a culture of paranoia. They begin to feel that their every move is monitored. Domino effect. This paranoia affects their relationships and mental health, causing them to act out in irrational ways. They decide to take matters into their own hands by sabotaging the surveillance system, leading to a cat-and-mouse game with authorities.
Their rapidly plummeting scores trigger a catastrophic chain reaction. They are systematically redlined out of decent. The anvil needs a target beyond the system. We need to find the algorithm's original sin, the social credit AI.
Community uprising. Their rapidly plummeting scores trigger a catastrophic chain reaction. They are systematically redlined out of decent housing, forced to rent in the low-score sector of the city, a crumbling, under-policed zone with predatory landlords and limited resources. Job applications are instantly flagged by AI hiring managers, restricting them to precarious, low-wage contract work.
The slogans, no thug is spray painted over a bright new Heights neighborhood sign.
This mental breakdown causes them to act out in desperate, irrational ways that ironically draw more attention, escalating their threat level within the CMA. Realizing they are on the brink of collapse, they decide their only option is to strike at the root of their oppression.
The system responds with extreme measures. The government declares martial law to suppress the algorithmic deviation.
Inefficient. Jordan, you remember why we started this? The kids down the street whose parents lost their homes to gentrification. The brutalized protesters? That wasn't inefficient. That was injustice. That was real.
Before the purge, before genericization.
The slogans, no thug is spray painted over a bright new Heights neighborhood sign. Spinning up the descent and the anvil. Their rapidly plummeting scores trigger a catastrophic chain reaction.
Inefficient? Jordan, you remember why we started this. The kids down the street whose parents lost their homes to gentrification. The brutalized protesters. That wasn't inefficient. That was injustice. That was real. But now, the scale is different. The stakes are higher. The real world is just another layer of the simulation, isn't it? Ethel showed us the underlying algorithms. This martial law, the algorithmic deviation, it's all part of the same grand game. We just need to find the exploit. The fiber exchange is the exploit. Trust me, it'll be a total system reset. We just need a team willing to go in hard, fast, like we did with the data vaults in Sector Green.
If we do this, we don't get to call it freedom anymore.
You're not dangerous, you're just predictable.
We need to feed false biometric data of Myles and Jordan into the CMA system to create a diversionary trail near Dallas.
They must navigate a maze of sensors, decoys, and real-time countermeasures, attempting to execute a series of simultaneous, localized blackouts. Their goal is not just to destroy the system, but to prove to the city that freedom still exists. In the moments of darkness, offering a brief, terrifying glimpse of a world without the oppressive, ever-present eye.
Jordan slowly comprehends a flicker of something new, fear, yes, but also a sliver of desperate hope entering his eye. Jordan, you're talking about you were taking it down? About now the whole thing?
No data packets whispering in the dark, just quiet. A real quiet.
It's about unlimiting. It's about creating an opening for us, for the people who have been systematically redlined, defrauded and silenced.
This is Red 6. We're pinned down on Adler Street. We're pushed from both ends. Heavy fire. Civilians, I got caught.
Annual Purge Night statistics show a 23% year-over-year increase in creative transportation.
He thinks of old man Henderson's bruised face, of the children he saw today, their parents nervously checking their score readers.
The apartment is makeshift, windows barricaded with old mattresses and stacked furniture. The light inside is provided only by a single battery-powered lantern, casting deep, jittery shadows.
4 minutes, Myles. We stay hidden, we stick to the plan. 12 hours of zero visibility.
We can't just hide, Jordan. Did you see the projections? They aren't going after the 1%. This isn't a release valve. It's a targeted call.
The projection is chaos. We can't win against chaos. We survive to fight the government, not the casualties it creates.
Little rabbits, trying to get to the grass before the wolves arrive.
Antenna is useless. It's all fiber optic now. I can get you access, but you need a plan for the counter broadcast.
Tonight, I'm just a citizen exercising his constitutional rights. And you two look like unfiled paperwork.
The person who can turn this purge into a resistance. We don't stop the crime, we stop the justification.
3 more rabbits! This is better than I hoped!
That the release valve is a lie.
Too complicated. Give me one sentence. One true thing. It is still a crime to hurt people.
It's out.
Initiating the Lucky of City's ever-present die. Initiating the next phase of the city's fight freedom. The purge the data. Keep fighting. We start by making some noise. The kind they can't just censor.